Alright, 2024 drill, a crazy and deadly year.
2024 has been one of the craziest years in drill history. New movements have blown up across the country, racking up millions of views and introducing tons of new rappers. But it's also been more deadly than usual, and several big names have gone down as casualties of these ongoing conflicts, specifically during a 3-month stretch.
I forgot about Fulio.
Summer. Because of this growing popularity, 2024 drill was a country.
Oh damn, you got Scrolly from Indiana, bro.
Countrywide.
Bro got a 21 Savage feature, bro. You know how hard that is to come by, like at his level at least, bro.
Movement led by several major cities. Chicago, the city responsible for the creation of the genre, saw a resurgence, but new places like Dallas and Atlanta also had drill scenes take off, gaining tons of attention, introducing new faces to the fans, and making people aware of the rivalries going on in the streets. So in this video, we'll take a look at everything that happened in drill through the entire 2024, as well as the continuous
feature. But a 2020 or a 21 Savage feature in 2024 is insane.
This genre
like that's so hard to come by. Doug did it like back in the day. 21 Savage was that as big on that same level.
The year started off with Chicago popping off with artists like Fanoff 1700, Maptiski, Chucky, and YFG Fatso blowing up on the scene, along with Scrolly G 30 minutes away in Gary, Indiana. In February, Atlanta artist Baby Kia dropped a song called OD Crashin', and this song went extremely viral, spreading across the internet and becoming the crash out anthem of the year, making Baby Kia the most well-known artist coming out of the Atlanta drill movement. At the time of this writing, the video for that song is at 21 million views, and it's safe to say it was the biggest drill song of the entire year. Baby Kia's rise brought tons of new attention from people who had never heard of Atlanta drill, but were introduced by OD Crashin'. And the fact that he dissed other Atlanta drill artists like Anti the Menace on the record made people curious to tune in and find out what was going on, leading to more people listening to the music. In addition to Baby Kia blowing up, February was also a good month for New York drill. Up to this point, things had basically fizzled out, but D-Thang, arguably one of the biggest rappers in the city, had been released in January of 2024, and in February he began dropping music, bringing a little bit of life back to the city. This same month, a new group of Brooklyn rappers known as the Troopers dropped a song called Troopers Anthem that blew up, making them the new group with motion on the
Troopers Anthem before Bamus K
scene. However, this stretch would end up being the peak of New York.
I really wish the Troopers took like obviously KG and Noonie are like the stars of that shit, but I like, bro, there's so much hidden talent they got, bro. Like obviously fucking Josh Savage is locked up right now, but like, bro, other than him, there's so much other like drivers that can take this shit serious. And shout out KG, bro. He's making the most of the opportunity, being able to keep his freedom and stay on the right path, bro.
Drill for the year, and afterwards numbers would drop for everybody and New York drill would continue its decline. Meanwhile, new movements would continue to pop up. In April, Dallas rappers D Glock and Wumbo Dean dropped a song called Belt Boys that blew up, getting nationwide attention. The majority
J Money was
dropped a song called Belt Boys.
I remember Splurge and J Money used to have all the viral shit back in the day. Shout out Splurge,
Boys that blew up, getting nationwide attention. The majority of people outside of Dallas had never heard of Dallas drill, but after Belt Boys, people began tuning in. FBG Murda also helped to establish Dallas drill, dropping several songs of his own that also got nationwide attention. Other artists from Dallas drill like Channel 4 Mark, Double O Glizzy, Rundown 4, and Lil Chop also had motion as well, on a smaller level. Going into summer, the drill world's attention would shift back to Chicago to watch the rise and fall of the Bloodhounds. The Bloodhounds were a new group from the east side of Chicago that had begun to get some attention from rapping and other activities in the streets. The three main rappers in this gang were Bloodhound Lil Jeff, Vert, and Bloodhound Q50. There was also Lil Scoom 89, a rapper closely affiliated with the Bloodhounds, and he also gained a buzz around this time. By early May, Bloodhound Lil Jeff and Lil Scoom were beginning to take off. Both artists had songs buzzing in Chicago, and Lil Jeff had Reddit fame for allegedly having 10 bodies. Going into summer, he was continuing to get internet attention for music as well as viral antics. But in early June, the news broke that Lil Jeff had lost his life in a crazy situation where the Bloodhounds had attempted to go on a drill, and in the process of chasing an op into a house, Jeff had gotten caught and returned fire by someone in the house. Crazy. Following Lil Jeff's passing, he instantly got tons of new coverage. Basically, every hip-hop media outlet on YouTube was talking about him, and his situation was getting tons of publicity. He was getting King Von comparisons, and fans started glazing him the way they do every rapper that passes away.
Nah, you can't say every rapper gets glazed like that. It's different, bro. Just fans, they made a whole subreddit dedicated called Jeffology, bro.
And started glazing him the way they do every rapper that passes away.
Different level of this shit.
Lil Scoom was already buzzing before, but after Lil Jeff passed, he began getting even more attention. However, in July, just 1 month after Jeff passed, Scoom would also meet an early end after he was backdoored in the rack. In the time between Lil Jeff and Lil Scoom passing, down in Jacksonville, Julio Fulio also lost his life in a crazy situation where he leaked the location where he was celebrating his birthday, and his ops came and got him. The people believed to be responsible were caught a couple of weeks later. Jacksonville drill was basically over by this point, but the passing of Fulio marked the official end because he was the face of his side of the beef, as well as one of the last rappers from his neighborhood still alive and free. After Fulio passed, Young and Ace made a song dissing him, but given the current state of things, this might be the last diss song that Ace ever puts out. In late summer, the drill world would take another loss, but this time up in Philly. By 2024, Philly drill was fizzling out. The movement lost the majority of its big rappers in 2023, but OT7 Kwani and YBC Duel were still carrying the city. Kwani was sticking to his proven formula of barely dropping anything on streaming platforms and teasing music occasionally. By 2024, he was known across the country, and the few songs he dropped music videos for on YouTube all did multiple millions of views. He even ended up linking with Trump, endorsing him, and getting a shout out at a rally. YBC Duel was also sticking to his formula, dropping extremely disrespectful music and pulling antics, even going as far as to dig at a gravesite. He had songs like McButtons and McNuggets and California Dreamin', racking up more views than he ever had. He was also tapped in with the new Chicago drill scene and collaborating with artists like Bono 1700, Lil Scoom, and Lil Jeff before they passed. Brandon Buckingham, a YouTube documentary maker, saw this motion and decided to go to Philly and film a documentary for Duel. But just 2 days after the documentary was released, Duel had his life claimed in Philly, allegedly by a 16-year-old. This crazy situation got nationwide coverage, but basically marked the official end of Philly drill, leaving Kwani as the only big Philly drill rapper.
Bro, I just seen some shit like the reason Baby went back is because he wanted to like make sure like he didn't have no guns on him in the car and shit. That's the only reason he went back to like the crib instead of the hospital first. I'm like, yo, why the fuck? Like, you know, you could just like have the bitch drop dude's body off, like whatever, like, bro. Or you could just walk it in and then run back out and then, you know, skirt off. Like, they're not gonna fucking confiscate the vehicle right then and there. Like, bro, that was fucking crazy. I don't know if that's actual facts, but that is a stupid ass excuse, bro.
Philly drill, leaving Kwani.
Wait, you heard the kid who killed dude rat on his mom? I heard they found footage of the mom bringing the guns into the house or some shit. They have video evidence of the mom.
As the only big Philly drill rapper who was alive and free. Foolio and YBC Duel were two of the most disrespectful drill rappers ever, so their passing didn't really surprise anyone and was another example of the kind of target artists put on their back when they pull antics and go to extreme lengths in order to disrespect the dead just to go viral. In September, the fans' attention was shifted back to Chicago.
Damn, that was the last time Q50 had a retwist?
In September,
look at his shit. Damn. I see a lot of scalp. Damn, I see why you don't be getting retweets.
The fans' attention was shifted back to Chicago.
I never peeped that.
Following the passing of Bloodhound Lil Jeff and Lil Scoom,
by saying what?
Their friend Bloodhound Q50 had been blowing up, dropping music to keep their names alive. Q50 was cool with and often collaborated with SLIXZZ, another up-and-coming drill rapper, and in September, these two found themselves in a beef with Billionaire Black, one of the originators of drill music back in 2011, along with the whole FBG group. This beef would generate tons of attention, shining an even bigger spotlight on the Chicago drill scene. It started with SLIXZZ previewing a song where he said if he caught an op trying to shop at the store, he would pop out and do him like Duck. He claimed this wasn't a diss and just a reference to a situation, but FBG and their side weren't trying to hear it, and several rappers blasted him.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I see both sides of the shit, bro. You can't be mentioning Duck and fuck with Q50 and like Q50 on the same song talking crazy and dissing them, you know? And then it's like you try to like make a reference. Like, I understand where Schoolie's coming from. Like, he is making a reference. He's not dissing them. He's not saying he's smoking them. He's not, you know, making fun of his situation. He's just saying, if I catch an op at the store, it's going to be the same situation. It's going to go on the same way. You don't care if it's in public or not. Basically testifying saying she gave them guns to slide
on the internet. This led Schoolie to drop an official diss with Bloodhound Q50, where he took shots at Billionaire Black, King Yella, and Swag De Niro, and Q50 decided to diss Tuka, one of FBG's fallen members. This song drew response disses from Billionaire Black, as well as other FBG members like Young and Dutchy, and basically all of the songs passed 1 million views. The situation brought even more attention to SLIXZZ and Q50 and temporarily made Billionaire Black and FBG relevant again. In October, Fully Chop and Q50 with Lil 50, two more Chicago rappers, blew up, but Lil 50 ended up losing his life extremely early, passing just 1 day after doing his second ever interview with DJU TV, becoming the third up-and-coming Chicago artist to lose their life that year. This brings us to the end of 2024. Drill is still thriving across the country. Chicago's drill scene is still very active and they have a ton of artists doing numbers. Atlanta drill is rolling along steadily on a smaller scale, and Dallas drill still has motion as well. New York and Philly drill are basically over, but the Philly sound in particular is popping all over the country.
What? New York drill is over?
Over, but the Philly sound in particular is popping all over the country.
But it's never over.
Summer of 2024 was extremely bloody, with the drill world losing Bloodhound Lil Jeff, Foolio, Lil Scoom, and YBC Duel all in the 3-month period. At this point, drill music seems like an unfortunate reality that automatically comes with any environment.
Shit, he said it, so it gotta be dead. Gotta be confirmed.
Violence. The negatives outweigh everything else, but the music does provide opportunities for a select group of individuals, and the fans enjoy it. Because of this, it probably won't end anytime soon, and we'll most likely continue to see new movements popping off and then fizzling out across the country. But there's no telling which city will pop off next or how things will progress, so we'll just have to stay tuned.
Type shit. Chicago went up low key this year. They didn't go up low key. They went up high key. Where Skrilla shouts out when talking Philly. Yeah, Skrilla and Hotelli. Andrew was slowly revived in summer 2024 because people were responding to Beckham. Yeah, they did their thing. He definitely went over that shit completely. Yeah, 4-1 and shit. New York down right now. We need a big drill artist badly. I just think we need fresh sounds. Something fresh. If that comes with samples, with new styles of beats, with new artists, just something to freshen it up. Could have looked at this guy. If you guys didn't know, D-Thing is Lil Durk's older brother.
January of 20.
So this guy is Lil Durk's older brother. This dude's what, 30 plus? Isn't Durk 31? So he's older than him? Why are people so stupid? It's 2024 and we still fucking saying this stupid ass rumor. Like, bro, this is...